Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jared and we're here in my garage and I'm about to do some work on my Civic here. I've been looking for an EK center console armrest because if you have seen before, I did a EK conversion in the center console of my EG Civic, which you can see here. But I went ahead and I just had the cheaper base model handbrake area there, and it doesn't have an armrest. So I wanted to get an armrest for some time now, and I've been looking on Marketplace for ages, and finally this came up for $250, which is actually not that bad in Australia. I've seen people asking like $350, $450 for these. They're a little bit cheaper than EG Civic armrests. This one doesn't have the ashtray in the back, which I don't really mind. But yeah, they're a bit cheaper than EG Civic armrests. So this will match my center console conversion, and it's got the hinges in place. It's a little bit dirty. My plan also is to reupholster this fabric on the top there. So you would have seen before I did the upholstery on the door cards, and I bought some extra fabric to do the armrest as well. This is the fabric here. I just bought it from Spotlight here in Australia, just a general fabric company. You can get this anywhere you want it. And any different fabric store, any different color, style, whatever you want. And I've just got this quick grip, which is like contact adhesive but in a can. I bought this from Bunnings. There's a smaller can as well. These are about $20 each. Smaller can's about $10. So we just got to pull this fabric off, put some contact adhesive on it, glue it back on. But I'm gonna start first with cleaning it down a bit, just because it has a bit of sticky residue on it from some of the owners in the past. Going to disassemble this cardboard off the top so it's easier to do. You can see there it's got 6 points of contact, so you just have to remove the front latch, the middle 2 screws, and then the 2 screws for the hinge. Need to peel off the outside fabric. It is stuck down quite hard, so you'll have to use a bit of force. So there we've got our original piece of fabric. And we can actually sort of use this as a template, so we know how big to cut the new piece of fabric. It's a bit hard to sort of flatten it out because it's been wrapped around that piece for some time. You want to make sure that there's no like chunks of fabric left on this too, because it's going to show through when you stick the new piece to it. So you just want to sort of brush off any loose grip on that top piece as well. Just lay down the old fabric as a template and trace it out. In this case I'm using a permanent marker. Next, just cut it out using some scissors or a knife. So I'm just testing the fabric around the lid first, just to make sure that I've got enough on there. But it's gonna look something like that when it's done, and then we'll fold in all of these edges after. I recommend just do a bit of a setup like this with the cardboard, because you're going to need to spray everything on here. And also I like to spray the back of the fabric so it's like extra sticky, but this stuff, it gets everywhere. If it's cold where you are, you can use a heat gun first to heat the can up. That's going to reduce the amount of time you need to wait before you can stick it down. Okay, so now you've got the contact adhesive sprayed on them. You've got to wait a few minutes for it to dry and to become tacky. If you try to put it on wet, it's just going to slide around everywhere and it's going to pull up if you're trying to stretch it. So you want it to be tacky so you can push it down, mold it, and it's going to stay in place. So next I'm just going to remove this center console. I've just got a screw here and here holding it in at the moment. Centered over the top piece of the armrest, then massage it in from the middle, working your way out to the edges. This way you're going to avoid pushing any creases into the corner, and you want to stretch that fabric down evenly over each edges. You might have to peel the fabric up and lay it back down if you encounter a fold. And you can finish off by tucking those edges back inside the lid of the armrest. Alright guys, that wraps up another video for this week. I know it's a quick one, but I just wanted to show you guys that because I felt like it was an important part of the interior and part of the conversion I wanted to do right from the beginning, but now I've been able to finally finish it. So if you want to see the first part of the video, I'll put a link in the description where I convert the first part of the center console. If not, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.